Brutus and Cassius, key figures of the Roman Senate, have led the assassination of the great general Julius Caesar. In the civil war that has ensued, Mark Antony has gained the upper hand. Forced to flee from Rome, Brutus and Cassius now find their alliance is under strain.
Most noble brother, you have done me wrong.
Judge me, ye gods. Wrong I mine enemies, and if not so, how should I wrong a brother?
Brutus, this sober form of yours hides wrongs, and when you do them...
Cassius, be content. Speak your griefs softly. I do know you well. Before the eyes of both our armies here, which should perceive nothing but love from us, let us not wrangle. Bid them move away. Then in my tent, Cassius, enlarge your griefs, and I will give you audience.
That you hath wronged me doth appear in this. You have condemned and noted Lucius Pella for taking bribes here of the Sardians, where in my letters, praying on his side because I knew the man was slighted on.
You wronged yourself to write in such a case.
In such a time as this, it is not meet that every knight's offence should bear his comment.
Let me tell you, Cassius, you yourself are much condemned to have an itching palm to sell and march your officers to gold to undeservers.
Aye, an itching palm. You know that you are Brutus that speaks this, or by the gods, this speech were else short last.
The name of Cassius honours this corruption, and chastisement does therefore hide his head.
Chastisement!
Remember March, the Ides of March, remember. Did not great Julius bleed for justice' sake? What villain touched his body that did stab, and not for justice? What shall one of us, that struck the foremost man of all this world, but for supporting robbers, shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes, and sell the mighty space of our large honours for so much trash as may be grasped thus? I'd rather be a dog and bay the moon than such a rogue.
Brutus, bite on me, I'm not endurant. You forget yourself to hedge me in. I am a soldier, I, older in practice, abler than yourself to make conditions.
Go to, you are not, Cassius.
I am!
I say you are not.
Urge me no more. I shall forget myself.
Away.
Have mind upon your health. Tempt me no further.
Away, slight man.
It's possible.
Hear me, for I will speak. Must I give room and way to your rash choler? Shall I be frighted when a madman stares?
Oh, ye gods, must I endure all this?
All this I more. Fret to your proud heart break. Go show your slaves how choleric you are, and make your bondmen tremble. Must I budge? Must I observe you? Must I stand and crouch under your testy humour? By the gods, you shall digest the venom of your spleen, though it do split you. For from this day forth, I'll use you for my mirth, yea, for my laughter when you are waspish.
Is it come to this?
You say you are a better soldier. Let it appear so. Make your vaunting true, and it shall please me well. For mine own part, I shall be glad to know of noble men.
You wrong me every way, Brutus. You wrong me. I said an elder soldier, not a better. Did I say better?
If you did, I care not.
When Caesar lived, he durst not thus have moved me.
Peace. You durst not so have tempted him.
I durst not.
No.
What durst not tempt him?
For your life you durst not.
Do not presume too much upon my love. I may do that I shall be sorry for.
You have done that you should be sorry for! There is no terror, Cassius, in your threats, for I am armed so strong in honesty that they pass by me as the idle wind which I respect not. I did send to you for gold, which you denied me, for I can raise no money by vile means. By heaven, I had rather coin my heart and drop my blood for drachmas than to wring from the hard hands of peasants their vile trash by any indirection. I did send to you for certain sums of gold to pay my legions, which you denied me. Was that done like Cassius? Should I have done honored Caius Cassius, sir, when Marcus Brutus grows so covetous to lock such rascal counters from his friends? Be ready, gods, with all your thunderbolts dash him to pieces.
I denied you not.
You did!
I did not! He was but a fool that brought my answer back. Brutus hath rived my heart. A friend should bear his friend's infirmity, but Brutus makes mine greater than they are.
I do not do you practice them on me.
You love me not.
I do not like your faults.
A friendly eye could never see such faults.
A flatterer's would not, though they do appear as huge as high Olympus.
Come, Antony and young Octavius, come! Revenge yourselves alone on Cassius, for Cassius is a weary of the world, hated by one he loves, braved by his brother, checked like a bondman, all his faults observed, set in a notebook, learned and conned by rote, to cast into my teeth. Oh, I could weep my spirit from mine eyes. There's my dagger, and here, my naked breast. That thou beest a Roman, take it forth. I that denied thee gold will give my heart. Strike, as thou didst at Caesar, for I know that when thou didst hate him worst, thou lovest him better than ever thou lovest Cassius.
Sheathe your dagger. Be angry when you will, it shall have scope. Do what you will, dishonor shall be human. Oh, Cassius, you are yoked with a lamb that carries anger as the flint bears fire. Who much enforced shows a hasty spark and straight is cold again.
As Cassius lived to be but mirth and laughter to his Brutus when grief and blood ill-tempered vexeth him.
When I spoke that I was ill-tempered too.
Do you confess so much? Give me your hand.
And my heart.
Oh, Brutus!
What's the matter?
Have you not love enough to bear with me when that rash humour which my mother gave me makes me forgetful?
Yes, Cassius, and from henceforth when you are over-earnest with your Brutus, he'll think your mother chides and leave you so.
I did not think you could have been so angry.
Oh, Cassius, I am sick of many griefs.
I love your philosophy. You make no use if you give place to accidental evils.
No man bears sorrow better. Portia is dead.
Huh? Portia?
She's dead.
How escaped I killing when I crossed you so? Oh, insupportable and touching loss. Upon what sickness?
Impatient of my absence, and grief that young Octavius with Mark Antony have made themselves so strong. For with her death, that tidings came. With this she fell distract, and her attendants absent, swallowed fire.
And died so?
Even so.
Oh, ye immortal gods.
Speak no more of her. Give me a bowl of wine. In this I bury all unkindness, Cassius.
My heart is thirsty for that noble pledge. I cannot drink too much of Brutus's love.